Hi, Taurus. This is Jeffrey. This is red color. And this is going to be your 3-card reading for the week of November 8th through the 15th. And please like, subscribe, share, comment. And if you'd like a one-on-one, all the information is below. I also do dailies and new moon and full moon. I didn't do it last week. Forgive me. I did the full moon for everyone, and then I just got busy. Anyway, this is your 3-card for the week of the 8th through the 15th. One, two, three. Okay. So there's this new venture or this new idea that there's a new venture or a new idea that is kind of forming, and you kind of want to move forward on it. It's probably a creative or a passionate idea, something, maybe it's something that you have been thinking about for a long time, that it's been sort of gelling in your mind. Or, maybe, you saw something and it's like, oh, if I do that, but make it my own way, then maybe it could be a really good thing. And then, you kind of talk yourself out of it, or you're talked out of it because it seems like maybe too much work or too much effort, or you feel like, well, it was a great idea, but I don't have the money, or I don't have the time, or it's not going to work, or like that. Okay. Because, you have this dude, and all the pages are, they're young, they're enthusiastic, right? It's like the forming of something new. And then you have, ta-da, like it's almost coming from above, kind of adding on to it or helping you, giving you enthusiasm. But then you have the 5, which is all about like a battle that can't be won, like a disappointment. So I want to see, don't talk yourself out of it. Don't talk yourself out of it. You have 2 aces. So it's almost like this new idea and this new, because, if I would have got a negative card, I would have said, you know what, it was a good idea, but maybe you have to go back to the drawing board. But if you have 2 aces, maybe you have this great idea and you have like these people that you are used to or you're thinking about working with, and you realize like maybe they're not the ones. Maybe I need to have some new blood. Maybe I need to go on my own. Maybe, but I don't want you to get caught up in the disappointment that you've already had in the past that will stop you from moving forward into what you really want to do. And, it's like, we watch these things on the internet or whatever, and you see these people who are like usually successful the day they open their business. And it's like, it doesn't really quite work like that. I was watching, what's her name? Jo Malone. She's British, and she has that, they do perfume and stuff. And it's like this global brand now. And, they were talking to her, and she was, pretty open and nice. And she was telling the story how she started her apartment, blah, blah, blah. And now it's this big to do. And it's like, it was 35 years in the making. It doesn't, these things you see on the internet, oh, get rich quick. Some people get rich quick. Not many. I'm not saying it has to be this long, but what I am saying is if this is something you're passionate about, it's like, so she, she's all about her nose, right? And she made like face creams and this and that. You don't have to be a global brand. You know, if you can make like an extra $500 a month doing what you love to do, then you should do it. Or if you're doing it just to give gifts to people and it feeds your soul, then you should do it. There you go. It's like there are more ways to be fed than just by money. There are more ways to be fed, you know? Oh, well, yeah, I'm not hanging in a museum. I'm not an artist. I'm not selling my goods to this and this store, or I wasn't accepted to this university, therefore I'm stupid. Really? Really? With the election, they keep on pushing this thing of all these people who didn't go to college who voted for. It's like, just because someone didn't go to college doesn't mean that they're not informed, doesn't mean that they're not smart. Just because someone did go to college doesn't mean they're informed or smart or know what to do. They put this little thing on it and it's like, oh, well, I wrapped it up with a bow and then therefore, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't have to fit into a package that somebody else says is the right package, right? If it's feeding you emotionally or spiritually, and you really want to do it and you want to move forward with it, then that's what you should do. And that's, you bathe for yourself. You're not bathing. If your whole reason of bathing is not to smell for other people, then you need to really rethink what bathing is about. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it for you, and that's what you present. That was a weird example, but that's what came. Don't talk yourself out of something that you really want to do, that it would feed your soul. Because that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this will feed your soul because it's, you have passion and emotion. Wow. Fire and water. For fire and water to come together and to both be in the same, in the ace, it's like, wow. It's emotionally fulfilling and creatively fulfilling. And sometimes, fire and water can be opposites in terms of the elements. But to have those two together. So if there's something that you want to do and you have an idea about, move forward. Move forward and just make sure you pick the right people. Just make sure you pick the right people to do it with. Don't put yourself in a position where you're going to be disappointed so that you block your own passion. See what I'm saying? Trust your gut. That's what I'm saying. There you go. Interesting reading. Very interesting. Like, subscribe, share. One-on-ones available. Have a good week. And thanks for tuning in.